The inflation report dropped this morning. Iran attacked more ships, and Oracle just had its best quarter in 15 years. So, yes, a lot has happened today, and I'm breaking down what all of this means for your money. I am Dominique Broadway, first gen millionaire who has helped over 600,000 people build wealth. But that is not enough because hopefully you are next. Okay, so here's where we close today. The Dow, that's the scorecard for 30 of America's biggest companies. They dropped 289 points. The S&P 500, which tracks 500 companies, barely finished in the red. And then the NASDAQ, which is mostly tech stocks, squeaked into the green. So a split market, essentially, right? So here's what's driving all of this. This morning, the CPI dropped. The CPI is the Consumer Price Index, and that just means how much did the cost of everyday life go up? Groceries, gas, rent, all those things, right? It came in at 2.4% annually, right where we expected it. So that sounds okay, but this data only covers February before the war, before the oil spike. And gas is now $3.58 a gallon nationally, and that's up like $2, up from $2.94 just a month ago. So the next inflation report could look completely different, and the market already knows it, okay? So now let's talk about oil, because oil is driving everything right now. So Iran attacked 3 more cargo ships today near the Strait of Hormuz. I feel like I always say that wrong, which is the waterway that carries 20% of the world's oil. Prices jumped again. In response, a group of 32 countries called the International Energy Agency and agreed to release 400 million barrels of oil from emergency reserves. That is the largest emergency oil release in history, more than double what they released when Russia invaded Ukraine. Yeah, and oil is still up today. That tells you exactly how serious this whole supply problem actually is. Now, here's some good news. Oracle, one of the biggest tech and cloud companies in the world, reported their earnings last night. Revenue was up 22%. So cloud business is up 44%, which is their best quarter in over 15 years. Their stock jumped 13% in one day. This is why we talk about earnings season. Earnings are just a company's report card. How much money did they make? When that report card is good, the stock moves fast. That's the market working for you. So when you're in the right position, these things can work, right? 2 things on your radar this week. The Fed meets March 18th. The Fed controls interest rates, which affect everything from your mortgage to your investments. And right now, they're stuck between rising prices and a slowing economy at the same time. That is called stagflation. It is one of the hardest things for them to fix. Also, G7 is where the leaders meet later this week to coordinate a global response to these oil prices. So that conversation could move markets super fast. So here's what I need you to take away from today. What happens in the Middle East shows up in your gas tank, your grocery bill, and your investment portfolio. This is all super connected, okay? And the market, or the people who understand, I should say, they don't panic when markets get rocky. They position themselves to win, okay? And you deserve to be one of those people. So comment options right now, and I will show you exactly how to build wealth, even in a market that looks like this. See you there.